To Bear Pantry Talk. This is the sister channel to the Bear Pantry Show. This is where you're going to find honest reviews, exciting unboxings, do-it-yourself projects, and engaging commentary. You want to cook more at home, but recipes can be overwhelming. That's because most recipes cater to a large group. The solution is my small batch book, No More Leftovers. Enjoy air fryer wings and other appetizers for 2, small batch Belizean breads, main dishes for 2, small batch dishes and drinks and smoothies for 1. You'll be able to stay on your eating plan or diet because my recipes for mini cakes, pies, and cookies only yield enough for you to enjoy a treat and share with a couple of friends or family. Pick up a copy of my small batch book at www.bearpantryshow.com. Shop safely and securely at www.bearpantryshow.com. When I'm in your presence, I change. I'm just not the same. No, not the same. When I'm in your presence, I change. And I can't go back to yesterday again. We're not going back. In your presence, I find joy. In your presence, I find peace. In your presence, I find strength. And strength for every test. Okay, I'm trying to get this stuff to send to peoples. Okay, Brenda and Diana are here already. So who do I send it to? Carla. Let's see if Carla's available. Carla. You close this out. And then Jermaine, just in case he's not working or he's on a break. And then Sarita. Lord, it's too many people. How are you guys doing? Hi, Kathy. Kathy made it. Yes, Kathy, they're on holiday today. Kathy made it. Yes. So I was having so many different topics between my sister and Joe today and Josh and Jada. And I couldn't pick a title for this show today. And I was telling my sister about some of my people from the light community, how they're just, today was like a shift for them to where they're like cautiously optimistic. I don't like no cautious optimism. Can I just say that? I'm an all or nothing type of person. And if you can't sit with me 1 hour to pray, you needs to go. You need to go. I'm so sorry. I'm the kind of person that if you tell me what you want for your dream, I'm going to do everything to make it happen for you. So you better be very careful what you tell me what you want. Okay? Joe's the same kind of person. God truly ordained us to be together. I don't go to Joe with my dreams and my hopes until I know what the hell I want. Because if I go to him right now and say, I want to do yada, 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 Joe going to start moving mountains to make that happen, or get on my tail like, why is this not happening? You know, so on and so on. So I didn't go to him, hi Africano, about, oh, I really want to get back on my eating plan and lose this weight until I was committed, because he would have been on me. See, he did the 3-day military diet with me. He's doing this diet with me. He's cooking the meals, except today he gonna put butter on my thing. He knows. I think he forgot. He was just buttering it all as he goes along. He forgot, but I chose not to eat it because I don't want to eat the fat because it's a lot of calories. You know, I like feeling full after I'm done eating, and 100 calories worth of butter is not going to let me feel full. So I was telling my sister, I said, what's wrong with my readers today? What's wrong with my light workers? You know, majority of them are like, oh, you know, cautious optimism. One of them that I like, she's even saying, oh, I can see that Obama is talking with Biden, but Kamala is on the peripheral. You know, she's not really involved in the conversations because she's still so upset over the fact that her message did not get across to people. But I say, shut up. That no go so at all. Somebody at my door? Jay? These doors, they wind go through and you don't know which door people are coming through. I'm like, shut up. That's not how that goes. Kamala is 60 years old and she has been determined all her entire life. She's had such success because of her determination. You think she's going to let Trump steal this election from her and not at least look into what the hell went wrong? No, if she looks into it, and saw that there was no cheating, and these people really want to vote for this man, then yeah, you could be mad all you want. You could say, I can't believe that people do that. Then you could be mad. But for right now, no. So somebody sent, I think my sister sent me this. Hi, Hazel. I'm gonna play somebody TikTok thing for a minute. Where's it at? Where did me send she it? Who the hell sent? No, she sent it to me. She sent it to me. Okay, this is from AOC, Alexandria Ocasio Cortez, right? Well, this is from somebody else that's making a video off of her. So, how do I make it work? Oh, I turn on the volume. Ready?
I woke up this morning and saw it, and I was like, here's a clip. I've been getting a lot of questions to this effect. What's the game plan? What do we do?
You gone, baby?
What's the deal? And what happened is so massive that it's going to take just a second. It's coming, but it's going to take a second to share. So, yeah, I just think.
Okay. What y'all think about that? Jada, when she leaving? All of us can't be dumb together. So when I was telling my sister about everybody that on this fence thing, like, I can see that there'll be a massive news coming, but maybe not in time. Shut up. I don't care if I like you. Shut up. My sister said, people don't know how to fight, girl. People don't know how to fight. And that's Creole. For people cannot stand with you in the middle of an effing fight. Have a great, oh, you look so beautiful. Don't let the Christians get to you. You have the ancestors upon you to speak the word and let them smote.
Oh, there.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
She has a student that's very lovely, but the mother is one of these crazy ass Christians. That's all I can say. Not all Christians are crazy, because I consider myself to be a Christian, but you have the ones that want to cram the thing down your throat. And so it's very difficult. She was trying to get a coworker in trouble. He's a substitute, and she complained about him, and her complaint is unwarranted. And Jada feels like the only reason she complained about the guy is because the guy is gay, and she doesn't want gay people teaching her kids. Well, then she's Mexican too, by the way, just in case you want to know. She's not white. She's trying to be a Karen. Okay. Hi, Sarita. So Jada had to stand up for another co-worker today, because Jada don't let these lies fly. And Jada said, when the co-workers are outside talking, when they don't have a student and I'm teaching her kid, the talking does not bother me or the little girl. It only bothers her. And the only reason she complaining about the guy is because the guy gay. Okay. Oh man, I should have made some bread for Kyle. So she said, I can't stand it, mommy. I can't stand you with these fanatical Christians. I can't. Listen to this. Let me sidetrack for a minute. The lady wants her daughter to learn hallelujah. You know that song, right? Hallelujah. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? That one? Okay, so only the first couple of verses of that song is clean and religious, right? And spiritual. The rest of it is downright nasty. Porno. You guys know, right? So when Jada was a little 10-year-old girl, she wrote 2 verses to that song. One about Job and one about... What was the next one about? Shoot. Was it Joseph? It was Joseph. Joseph and Job. She wrote 2 verses so she could sing the 2 clean verse and sing her 2 clean verse and sing it publicly. And I tell her, don't you friggin' dare. Don't you dare get in for you 2 verse where you write. The hell. No. Because one of these days she won't find out how she can attach her 2 verses into that song, because it's other artists and other writers that put their verses into that song, okay? So you want to sing that. Jada said, that's secular. You don't want no secular music? It's secular. Jada said she tired on her ass. Tired. So Sarita, I did a live earlier. Girl, you know your friend. Pray for your friend. So my sister said that people don't know how to fight. They don't know how to stand in the gap with you and fight. And I'm not saying that about us in here, the little 6 to 11 people that come in here. We are in it for the long haul. And I'm telling you now, if you don't have the energy to be in it and be optimistic with me, do not get in my way because I will run you over. I don't look at no plan B. I don't never have a plan B. I don't ever have a plan B. Yes, so even the real plan B, the pills that people take for the morning after, I don't need that because I always use protection when I was in my childbearing years. I don't play no games. I don't want to bring no kids on this earth that I don't want, right? But to the other plan B, I don't ever have a plan B. When I sailed into YouTube and we had the shop still and we closed the shop, this has been my plan A and it's always going to be plan A and no plan B. Now, when we had the shop, there was a spell when Joe had to go work for like 8 to 9 months for a company, and he would go work soon in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning till 10. And he would come home and I would have lunch packed already. The kids are already in school, and we would go to the shop and work from 11 till 8. Come home, feed him, go to bed, go to work again for 5. And he did that for about 8 months because we had to make ends meet because things weren't working out. I don't call that a plan B. I call that an interim thing that he had to do to make it work. And I may have to do that for my content creation career. You know, if all these different stream of incomes I have doesn't work out, right? I might have to do an interim thing, but not a plan B. Not because I'm giving this up. You know what I mean? So these people, God bless their hearts. They're not evil. They've got me through from Tuesday to now, a whole week ago, right? But I wasn't with the shits today. I went into it and I said, no, no, what the hell are you talking about? Obama talking to Biden. I mean, this is what they're seeing in their brain, right? Obama talking to Biden, trying to get him to convince Kamala to let it. What? No. They know what's at stake. Now, if these people had run a fair election and really truly won, then we have to suck it up, sit down, shut up, and move on, right? Because it's such a blowout. It's such a bigly win for them, right? But if it's true that they stole at the tabulation because Leon Musty machine did it, right? He put a code in there to do it. They said they were going to do it. Why does nobody else hear this but us? We have to believe, like what AOC just said, it's going to take a second. Give us a second, bitch. Give us a second, right? So I believe. I believe. And if you can't believe, no hate, no shade, just don't come back with no negativity. I don't want to know what Trump got planned next because he's not going to implement his plan because he's not going to be installed. He nor JD Vance. They didn't win this election. They cheated. And I'm telling you, if our side, who is in power, I could imagine if they cheated when they were in power. We can't do shit. They're in power. We don't have nothing, right? But to cheat while we're in power still, and we have 2 months left to work, we could uncover this and put a pause on what the hell they're doing. They're going to have to hand recount all those, especially the swing states. Especially, they might have to hand recount all the states, but especially the swing states. So don't speak nothing else into my atmosphere because you're manifesting something that I'm not trying to manifest over here. I'm the one, if you sick, I'm the one. I'm the one that you need to reach out to because I will stand with you. When I tell you I'm praying unceasingly, it's because I'm praying unceasingly. I come on at 1:15 today instead of 1:13 because every instead of 1 o'clock because I have to stop at 11 minutes after every hour today to pray, even if it's for 1 minute, to pray that God moves. You know what's going to happen for all of us who are, I'm not crying. You guys notice I'm not crying. I'm strong. But the people who are crying and gnashing of teeth, you know what's going to happen? They're going to see a miracle. You know what a miracle is? God's supernatural intervention into your situation. Miracles are not as frequent as you think. They're not as common as you think. Very few miracles really happen on the face of this earth. Very few. Because he doesn't want us to be stupid. Do the right thing, listen to him when he speaks, and act right away. Delayed obedience is disobedience. And that's what God told me today to tell Biden. Delayed obedience is disobedience. But they're not delaying what they're supposed to do. They're looking into it. They've got smart people. They've got Jamie Raskin that says, under no circumstance, he said this before, like 8 months ago, under no circumstance Trump is going to get back into that White House because I'll use every constitutionality that I have to not get him in there. They have Mark Elias. They have Neil Katyal, right? They have Lawrence Tribe. These are constitutional people that know the rules. Don't let whatever they're doing shake you to your core. Oh my God, he says he's going to start rounding up the naturalized citizens. Well, that's me. He's going to round up the children of the naturalized citizens that were born here because they're, well, he have to round up a whore first, right? You see what Russia did to him? What is Putin doing? Putin is trolling his ass. Putin makes sure when they congratulated him, they show the nude picture of the hooker that he's married to. I said, okay, Putin, I sees you trolling his ass. They all know they got him over a barrel. You think 4 years? Can you guys imagine 4 years in this hellhole? No. And I'm not at that point where I'm going to start figuring what the hell I'm going to do. Oh my God, what am I going to do? When my mom was sick the first time around, my mom went through chemo, right? And never one day did I have doubt for my mom, not even behind her back, let alone in front of her face. Okay? I'm like, Mom, God will move when you pray for your friends. Whoever else go through stuff, pray for them. Mom, sit down and crochet. You like crochet? She taking the chemo, right? She crochet 20 minutes to make a little beanie. Go take it to that lady down the next room there for me because poor thing. Because she wanted to give it to the cancer place and they're like, oh, you have to go through this hoop and that hoop and that hoop. And I said, bullshit on them. We're going to give it away right at this chemotherapy place. And that's what she did 100 hats by the time she did her 6 rounds of chemo. She would lay on the bed. They had one little bed, one little room. Joe would get up 5 o'clock in the morning and he would cook full-fledged meals. Rice and beans, stew, chicken, potato salad, plantain, this, that, the third, cake, milk cake. Everything we'd cook for mommy because mommy would eat it the day after he done chemo because the next 2 weeks after that is throw up. And I would have enough for my dad, enough for my brother, and enough to feed the staff at the damn place. Joe did that. Every time we went every 3 weeks. Drive me down there. I would go in my dad's truck with my mom, go to chemotherapy. And then my dad would pick us up after it's done, and I would stay with my mom till Joe comes and get me 8 o'clock at night. And what Joe come back and do? Work. He and Joshua go run the shop. We did and then I was still doing YouTube. You guys, I'm not weak. And what we're going through right now is not for the weak of heart. If you know you're going to be weak, just don't speak negativity over here. I'm not talking to you guys because you guys haven't done me nothing. I'm talking about the people that are out there like, well, what the cards say. It's not a yes, but it's not a no. I'm like, shut up. Stop being cautiously optimistic because you think you were wrong the first time around. God gave you those gifts and those abilities. 30 years you've been calling things and saying what's going to be. Just like the prophets in the church, I know you want to doubt yourself. I've never seen a prophet in any church ever doubt himself or herself. When the prophet speaks a word over you, know what they do? If the word doesn't come to fruition, they blame you, the recipient. And they tell you didn't sow enough seed and you didn't have enough faith because I know what God told me is true and pretty much F you. That's what the prophet does. So I'm talking to these psychics, mediums, card readers, yada, yada. Some of them have really prophet gifts. They're not all there in the divinity or whatever. Stop doubting yourself. You weren't wrong the first time around. Then people cheat. Nobody can convince me otherwise. They cheated. All right? So the thing said, can you not just sit and pray with me 1 hour? Because that's what Jesus said, right? Every time he come back and tell them, pray. I went up there in this mountain at the fast. Pray when he come back. Then he sleep. Oh hell no. I'm not the one or the two. When we were going through the stuff to try to get for we papers, I enlisted prayer warriors with me and they never faltered. They never doubted. They never faltered. We've been down this road before. We've been down the Pete Wilson road. You know what happened to him, right? After we done with him, we coffee after we done pray by him. You know what happened to him? He lost the entire voice. He can't even talk. I know we did it because I know we were praying. Crash down to earth. Look what Betsy say. Okay, so Sarita say, Barbara, remember I told you that my alarm is set for every 3 hours to pray, clean unceasingly for, okay, maybe pray for unceasingly for anything to work. Sarita, we know. Sarita, am I allowed to tell the story about the thing that happened in the place next door to you? Let me know if I can tell the story and I'll tell it as vague as I can. Bessie said, I just watched a video that Starlink satellites that downloaded the voting numbers have crashed down to Earth. Ave Maria. I heard that a plane, my sister said she heard that a plane going to Haiti was shot out of the sky and it was a Spirit Airlines. We don't know that it's true. So please don't come back for me if the story is not true. Okay? Please don't come back. We just heard that. I heard that there's a push to have Biden step down and install Kamala. I don't know what that's about. I don't think that would work because that would cause upheaval. I watched a video on Lord, can I find it? Yeah, I sent it to a few people. I watched a video on Midas Touch today. I didn't send it to Sarita yet. I sent it to Jermaine. Did I send it to Jermaine? It's called Yikes, Trump supporters instantly ruin their lives with vote. No, is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the one from Midas Touch. I'm not going to play their footage because I don't want to get copyright struck. I didn't mind playing the part of the AOC thing because that's out there publicly. But look at that video right there. I might put the link when I'm done. It really blessed me today to see these assholes crying because one of them, okay, let me tell you one other story. The man said, my wife served me with divorce papers the day after the elections. What can I do? Because there's no talking to her. My name is on the loan of the house and her name is on the deed with me. Well, then she owned the house too. Okay. We have $300,000 equity in the house. And I can't believe she's going to let politics come between us. Really? You voted against her own body and against her own interests, and you wonder why she want a divorce? She's a smart person. I wish she would start a GoFundMe so we could donate to her. I promise you, if Joe did that to me, as much as I love this man for 38 years, I would walk away. One fell swoop. You do that to me and your daughter? What? Nah. Mm-mm. All right, so I'll tell this story about Sarita. Sarita is one of the prayer warriors in the group. My next prayer warrior, Nisa, is down. I haven't even checked back on Nisa. You guys know I've been overwhelmed. I'm strong today. I'll check on her today, though. Sarita prays all the time, all day long, and mean it. Not just one of these people who pray and then walk away without faith. She believes it after she's done praying, okay? So Sarita was not at home. She was visiting a family member, but her husband was at home. And he heard this loud crash bang in the wee hours of the morning. And when he looked, everybody was yelling, get out, fire, 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 fire. And when he ran out the house, it's a 2-story house that they have. And it's like a townhouse or a condo. So it's attached to the other. You know, if Sarita lives in unit number 10, this happened in unit number 11. And a car just came careening with young people driving crazy, and slammed into that condo next door and burned the whole place down. The kids were miraculously get out the car. The person that was in the house that's normally there wasn't there that time. I mean, nobody died. And guess what? There was a 4th man in the fire because Sarita house didn't burn. Not even smoke. They didn't even come out smelling like smoke. There was a 4th man in the fire, if you know that Bible story. And she called and tell me, and I'm like, girl, you's gonna be my prayer warrior. I'm so sorry, but you's gonna be my prayer warrior. Okay, let's see. Edmund, my sweet Edmund, I thought about you the other day, and I'm like, I gotta go hit up Edmund. A Spirit Airlines flight traveling from Fort Lauderdale to Port-au-Prince, Haiti, was diverted to Santiago, Dominican Republic, after the aircraft was struck by gunfire, according to airline. So who shot them? Haiti did? Flight 951, which departed Fort Lauderdale Monday morning, landed safely. Oh, thank God. Thank God they're safe because they have passengers on board, right? I searched for the... Okay, Bessie's saying the same thing. Thank you guys for investigating it for me because you know I don't want to give wrong information. We don't know who shot them yet. And then Bessie said that those satellites supposed to fell out of the sky. That's God. That's God. I don't believe it's Elon that shot it out the sky. I believe God let in it. All we want is to know the truth. You guys, as much as I don't want these people to be in power for 4 years, if they recount these things and you found out that these people really went and voted for them, oh, well, oh, hell, we're going to have to suck it up, right? But if they recount and find out that they cheated, They should go to prison immediately for treason. Don't even go on trial. Immediately. I wholeheartedly believe that they have a grand jury impaneled for Elon Musk, for Leon Musty. I got invited before to be on a grand jury, fill out all the forms and everything, but they didn't pick me. I want to be on a grand jury so bad. I don't want to go to be the jury after the fact. I want to be the jury before the fact. So Haitian gangs did it. Jesus, Lord, have mercy. Why? I know that place they run rapid, right? They run rampant right now, right? Lord have mercy. Sarita, I'm wearing my crystals, darling. Oh, all the crystals you made me, I love all of them, but I love these two the most. If you ever notice that I'm wearing these two the most. And this one has all the teal that I love that goes with my shirt, but there's one green one in there. I don't know if you noticed that when you made it, there's one green one in there. And I feel like it's because you did it for me, because it's special. I'm going to put a green one because my favorite color is green or teal or aqua or anything to do with blue and green mixed together. Okay. Yeah. So all I'm saying is that if you don't have the strength to fight with me, to stand beside me and fight, then go to the back of the line. Don't stand on the front line with me. Because there is no doubt when I speak. Jory came here this morning falling apart, mommy. I hear that he's going to get rid of the Board of Education right when I became a teacher, mommy. I say, just when I learned how to dance, they changed the music. And he go, what the hell are you doing singing? I'm like, boy, sit down somewhere. That man can't do nothing. He's like the Wizard of Oz, that big old head with no power. First of all, he's not going to get in. In my heart of hearts, you cannot convince me that President Biden, the Scorpio that's born November the 20th, is ever. First of all, the Democrats let him step down when he should have had a second term. And it would have still gone this way. It would have still gone this way because they still cheated. You got me? No, they think that we're going to be afraid to say that they cheated. And they think they got away with it because nobody up there in power is saying it. And remember I told you that I saw this I don't know if this is my imagination, my willpower. I don't think I'm psychic. I don't know if psychic is real. I think I've got the great gift of discerning, right? So I saw Rachel Maddow break the news when the news comes out about the widespread election interference that happened, and it's not just the bullshit 3 votes here, a box of votes in the trash there. It's not that. It's what we think happened, where Leon Musty wrote a code in the damn machines before the machines got to the polling station, and when the machines counted the ballots, it counted every 3rd or 5th vote for Trump. You understand? That's what we believe. And if they hand count it, they're really going to see what the people bubbled in. That's all we're asking. No, they have rules in America where there's no automatic hand count unless it's too close, within a percentage point, yada, yada. But, oh, well, oh, hell, they're going to have to hand recount. It's going to start with Pennsylvania. It's going to start with where Biden was born. Then it's going to go to, what's the other one that, the one with the car industry, Michigan? Yeah. Once they find all the shit that happened in Pennsylvania, they're going to, oh, shit, no. Biden's going to use his immunity to sit there on the throne until it's done. You better do something. You think he loved this country? His son that died fought for this country, and you're going to walk away and do what now? What? Walk away to do what? To go retire when he don't say and kill you? And kill Kamala? And kill Clinton? This one, that one, Obama? What? You saw that Leon Musty, the illegal alien, that's the first one that has to go because he came here illegally and he got his papers through illegal machinations. They give him all these defense contracts. You see why you're not supposed to put all your egg in one basket? The day after Trump win, he get $26 billion richer. Make it make sense. The video was listing several things that may be investigating right now, including that some states' voting machines were hacked back in 2021. I believe that. It was hacked back in 2016 too, but we're not going way back there. We already went through the 4 years. Okay? They're investigating, guys. Don't don't give up on me. I know you guys haven't because you're here every day with me, so I know you're strong. But I just didn't like some of my light workers today. I was like, stop. I had to go in there and say, what? Oh, just leave them, let them learn. Let who learn? You think I want being at the basket with them stupid ass people who vote for him? They're crying right now. There's gnashing of teeth. There's gnashing of teeth out there right now because it's like one idiot in the Midas Touch video. I'm going to put that video in the link when I'm done. One idiot says, I voted for Trump because I want him to get rid of that damn Obamacare. But he better not touch the Affordable Health Care Act. Do you not know that Obamacare and the Affordable Health Care is the same thing? They asked him that and he goes, no. And they said, yes, it's the same thing. And he goes, well, why did they give it two different names? He goes, because the Republicans wanted to be atrocious and derogatory and called it Obamacare because they know they don't like it from the black man. It's the black thing. And I'm sorry for the people who are crying the river right now because you're just waking up. They said the most Googled thing the day after the election is how do I change my vote after they Googled what is 2025, right? You see all the people he's supposedly hiring. He's not going to go in. Not the mama, not the president, not the president. Child, I be praying. You guys watch your time because we're going to end this before the 11 minutes after the next hour. We'll end this then. The acting AG said they will indict all the Bidens except the 5-year-old granddaughter. Shit. They're nothing. Bessie, don't even call them acting AG. They're nothing. They're not in power. Trump walks around like Satan, roaring like he's a lion, but he's not a lion. He's not a lion. Girl, I know my scripture. I read my Bible from front to front, front to back. Yeah, they're dumb. They're low information voters and don't want to be called that. And the ones that do have the ability to discern and do critical thinking, they thought they weren't in it. That not about me. That about them. That don't involve me till they find out they have a Mexican daughter-in-law or a Cuban, son-in-law, and it's like, oh shit. Look at Nick Fuentes. Open a big fat mouth. Your body, my choice. You're a latent homosexual, Nick Fuentes. You can't step to no woman and tell her your body, my choice. No, they hide in a mommy basement. Some lady gone there they ask you and use pepper spray and broke up the lady phone, all kind of bullshit. They should have beat the ass good. Should buy some cup for his balls because that's what they gonna do. I had a weird dream last night. I dreamt. Let me tell you the dream because this dream was so vivid. I dreamt. No, I tell you already. Merrick Garland needs to go to the pizza joint to buy the pizza for the meetings of the generals and the lawyers and all the top politicians that are meeting to uncover this thing. Oh, before I forget, Rachel Maddow. Remember I told you guys, not in a dream like go to sleep dream, but like I sit down and I think hard and I send mental telepathy to Biden and to Kamala and to this one and that one and whoever God put on my heart. I'm like, I'm talking to you. Do this, right? That's what I've been doing all day. That's what keeps me sane, right? So, yeah. So in one of my thought processes, I saw Rachel Maddow break the news because every time MSNBC is going to break any news, they always let she come in. She's only there on Mondays. I'm not saying it's going to happen today. They're going to be low key because today's Veterans Day and all of that, right? But I see her coming in probably on Friday, right? And they tell she hurry coming out of the cabin because she live in a some cabin with a wife and come broke this news. Tell me why somebody told me that there's a little ad that's running for Rachel Maddow's show, right? Where it says, I have a story to tell you. Watch this space. So let me tell you about the dream. The clock is ticking. Yeah. So I dreamed that we were coming down our main street and we weren't at that stop sign yet. We were between that stop sign and the other one. And it was like only us. And there was some SUV that stopped and a dude got out the little, it was a small SUV, right? Like a little Hyundai or something. Got out the SUV and came and put something under our Tahoe. And I was like panicked. It was me and Joe in the Tahoe. And I'm like, what the hell did he put under our Tahoe? Well, Joe didn't down the window, open the window to ask no questions. We don't know this dude, right? And so I thought he could have put a tracker or maybe like a, can't say the word, right? Would start with a B. I'm like, oh my God, freaked out. What the hell did this man put under my car? And he went back into his SUV. But by the time he got to his SUV, he took out one of the AKAR, whatever those guns are, and he started to fire shot behind our car at the police. I didn't know the police had like a whole big barrier there. I don't know if we passed the barrier, if we got trapped between them two. And I said, what are we going to do? And I'm screaming at Joe, screaming, and the bullets are going back and forth. I was like, oh my God. And Joe says, I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to sit. I'm not going to move because if I zig, I might get shot by the police. If I zag, we might get shot by the dude. So we sat right there like we were in a little vortex where God just protected us. And then when it was done and he jumped in his car and take off, we took the hell off. We didn't wait for the police to clear. We took the hell off, came home, looked under the truck, and what he hid under there was a handgun. I said, what the F is this dream? What does it mean? Can somebody discern? Sarita, Bessie, Brenda? Can somebody discern what it means? Because if it means I have to go buy a pow, I'm not going to go do that. Me afraid for anything there. You understand what I mean? Why was God just trying to tell me that we're going to be protected? Because I keep telling you, I'm going to go below zero and hide from the sun. Like Saya said in that song, let's go below zero and hide from the sun. A setup. Who the hell is gonna set me up? Go Africano. I'm like Trump. I'm always telling you guys what I'm gonna do. Right? I don't mince words. I'm the kind of person that if me and you are out there and we have to run, I'm running. I'm not that person that freezes. And if we're playing chicken, you're going to be the one that turns out because I will crash into you first before I turn out. I don't know why God made me like this, but he made me this way. And by the way, housekeeping, if you're a MAGA Trump supporter and you're trying to come out from underneath the cult, we'll welcome you. We won't spit in your face. But if you voted for Trump and you cry now and you still don't want to come out of it and you know me, I still vote for again, the hell with you. You could die in a lake of fire with him. The hell? Bessie said it means a setup. Sarita, what did dream mean? Sarita, what did bloody dream mean? I don't usually have these weird ass dreams. No, in my dreams, if I'm being chased by the killer, there's always, I raise off the ground like Scooby-Doo and it go, and my little feet just, and I always escape the killer in my dream. The killer never catches me. Thank you, God. There was no snake in the dream. Usually when there's a snake in the dream, there's a setup coming somewhere. What the hell did that mean? And you can't say I had a dream based on overeating too much heavy food before I gone to bed because I'm hardly eating. I'll tell you one thing. This time frame where we to wait to see what the hell gonna happen. Oh my God. Something just hit me. You remember on 9/11 when the first tower fell? And everybody did bawl and devastated. And what the hell? But the next one was going to fall and they didn't know. What in the hell is going to happen? There's going to be another shoe or another tower that falls. And I pray to God that that tower moment is for Trump and JD Vance and not for us. When you see how many people are devastated, not just in this country, but in all the other countries, they look to America like, you really did that though? You really vote for this a-hole to go back in to destroy your country and to destroy us while he's doing it? Really, though? Really? No, we didn't. If you're looking at me from overseas, we didn't. We tried to get people not to do it. I tell you, I have friends and family. I went on a birthday party and there's one person that's going to go to the party and she opened her effing mouth and tell me anything. They want to tell me go home from the party soon. They said, go home from the party because you're gone off to indecent. I'm going off. Stay the F away from me. Stay across there, eat your chips over there. Don't come near me because I'm going to stay away from you. Okay? Oh, Brenda said, listen to Brenda. You confronted the shadow man. I don't get those dreams too often, but I do get dreams where I'm being chased, but I always escape. You will not need that, like you said, you are protected. I'm protected. Thank you. I'm never going to get one. I'm protected. That's why we stayed right where we were. And Joe had the presence of mind to just stay put. We didn't even duck. In the dream, none of us ducked in the SUV to avoid being hit through the windshield. The bullets just went, okay? Through all the crossfire and the two sides, we will survive. Thank you, B. I don't know if that's what it means, but it was definitely a vivid, vivid dream. It was one of those visitation type dreams. I like my background with this window right now. It looks so pretty. It looks so happy and calm. Look at all the pretty colors of the thing me and Joe made. And I love doing these videos with you guys too. They're a blessing to me, guys. I hope they've been a blessing to you too, just to hear me run my damn mouth and just talk about what's in my innermost thoughts. And I've not told you my fears, because if I talk about my fears, that means I'm starting to lose faith and I'm having doubt, and I'm not going to let doubt and fear seep in. Always remember that fear, the acronym for fear, FEAR, false evidence appearing real. That's what's going on right now. It's false evidence. It's not the truth. They cheated. Those machines were hacked beforehand by Leon Musty. You know this whole Putin always have elections and the people vote, but he always win bigly? And we're like, what's wrong with their people though? They're cheating. No, he want to send his Starlink to Belize? The Prime Minister of Belize better wake the hell up and not accept that shit. That might be the last time Uno win. And I'm telling you, if these people don't uncover what happened, I don't want them to uncover it 2 years from now. Like all the stuff that Trump did. And it's like all these generals wait for write them book. Okay. And Bob Woodward. All the people that wait for write them book to make money while we over here to punish. 3 golden wristwatches and 5 rings with gems and figures in them. Ooh, Brenda. Does that mean riches? Keep the faith. Thank you, Hazel. You guys are so cool. Hi, Wellness. Long time no see. Where it going? Where it going? Where it going? Joe, they cook beef. Can I just tell you, Joe F up the soup yesterday? I don't know what's wrong with Joe right now, but his hand is heavy on the black pepper and I can't cope with it. If I get too much black pepper, I get a massive headache right away. And I went out there to enjoy my fish soup. When I went out there, I had to cook it with him. I had to brown the flour. He don't know how to brown the flour. He bun it up. So I browned the flour, put it through, I strained it. He did everything else. And that thing looked good, man. I'm like, okay, thank you, Jesus. I didn't eat all day. This is so good. Bite. God damn it, again. Remember he messed up something for me the other day? What with the black soup? I couldn't eat the black soup. I had to put it back. I don't like my stuff. I like a little bit of spice. I don't like a whole lot of spice. I'm not a hot Cheetos and a Taki type of person. I can eat the hot chicken from Popeyes, but that's nothing else in the dish can be hot. You know what I mean? I'm sick of that. I'm like, you spoil my damn dinner. This trumpet, the Trump. Wellness, what you talking about? Are you on Trump's side? Because as much as we love you, we're going to block you from here if you're on Trump's side. You better move very cautiously over here, because this is not the place. This is not the staging area. Make yourself clear. We're going to give you a moment to make yourself very clear. We're going to give you time to type. Make we hear who you vote for, because if you vote for Trump, you are voting against me. Personally, me. I don't know about nobody else in this chat, but personally, me. Okay, you could stay. I'm going to uncuss you out. I learned that from my friend Tosh that I love to watch on YouTube. She will cuss somebody out and then she'll say, I'm going to uncuss you. I'm going to uncuss you out, okay? You're uncussed out. You can stay. F that man that shit his diaper and his hooker wife and his dark-ass son Baron and his 2 idiot sons, Dumb and Dumber, and his 2 stupid daughters. F all of them. No raise my Well, they said, don't raise my blood pressure. I'm telling you, everybody has somebody in their family. And I'm not talking about illegal immigrants, undocumented immigrants. I'm talking about, like people who are married to Latin people. They're white and they're married to somebody Latin, the person even born here. And they're getting attacked in the red states where they live, where it's like, your husband illegal, they're going to come for him. We going to call La Migra. We going to call ICE. We on this, we on that. I remember when the Mexican used to live next door many years ago, when we moved in here 28 years ago. They only stayed about 3 years after we moved in. And they moved to Texas. And they talked about California, this, California, that. I'm like, okay, whatever. Whoever leaves California and bash California, it's because you couldn't make it in California. Just go ahead and say that. Just say, gal, I couldn't make it there. The cost of living was too high, and the housing, and it's true. It's true. Everybody have to live with everybody. People got to rent rooms nowadays. It's true, right? But we have the world's fourth richest economy. $235 billion we pay into the federal government every damn year. All right, make we see Gavin hold that back. Africana, that what? Africana, what you said never mind for? Oh, Africana was ready. Wellness. Africana was ready for you. I love my little group. You guys are so cool. Someone asked if they start collecting illegals, are they going without their families that were born here? The reply is everybody. Yeah, everybody. Me too. Because I'm a naturalized citizen. Am I picking and born here out of my naturalization? I like to see them try. Thank Gavin, Gavin, my baby daddy. Just saying it. That man is so handsome in a Frankenstein kind of way, don't you think? Don't you think Gavin Newsom is handsome in a Frankenstein? Not the men's. The men's don't have to answer. I think he's handsome in a Frankenstein. Awful. He's got a weird looking face, but he's a handsome man. I think it's the hair, the aviators are like, yeah, Gavin. We don't have Schwarzenegger up in here. We don't have Pete Wilson with him, Madaras. We don't have Jerry Brown, all them fools. We got Gavin. We got him till 2026, so they better fix this problem. They better not make the man get installed. And I don't believe Kamala is broken and just going out in a little corner going, I don't want to be a part of the conversation, like that one psychic was saying. You want Obama attack? What? What? You think Biden was stepped down, from cementing his place in history to get a second term, step down to pass it to her, to make them steal it from her? You obviously don't know Biden. He's a good man. You're ready for custody? They're gonna ship me back to well, I think wellness, you're a girl, right? I think wellness is a girl. You ready for custody? They're gonna ship me back to Belize, even though I'm a Nanya. I'm a Banya. You want to say Ban? I'm a Banya. Might pick the name Banya too. Wellness, they're gonna ship them back too. Girl, do not let them people scare you. Fear is false evidence appearing real. You guys are never going to forget that acronym that I've taught you here today. Fear is false evidence appearing real. These people are shaking. The MAGA that realize that it actually affects them, they are shaking in their boots. The Black Americans that voted for him because they don't like illegal immigrants taking over their country, they're sending them back to Africa too. How far removed are you guys from your ancestors? Huh? Watch when they take away your Obamacare and your little sugar where you got, Black people like to say, I got a little bit of sugar. I got a little bit of sweet foot. When you can't go to the doctor, my sugar ain't going nowhere. My sugar constantly go down. My A1C has never been higher than 5.4. And the last time I checked, it was 5.1. I'm taking it down to 4.6. Child, let me see what Tracy sent me. I showed her what I made off of the kombucha video. When I had 500, they haven't updated it yet. I have 1,000 views at that video. When I had 500 views, I made 200. God, speak it, Barbara. Speak it to fruition. I made $2.22. I keep seeing triple numbers. I woke up exactly at 3:33 this morning. Yes, the one in Banya too, Hazel. The one in Banya too. false evidence appearing. This is just the mirage. This is just the mirage. He think he win. He thinks that they don't have nothing on him. But when this is how I imagine Rachel Maddow is going to make the announcement. Breaking news. The Biden administration and the DOJ has found widespread election interference through this. They list all the means, the tabulation, the da 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 da. Jack Smith has indicted Elon Musk, Steve Bannon, Stephen Miller, Rudy Giuliani, Trump. They're not talking about unindicted co-conspirator. Trump, two sons, bitch ass wife. Oh my God, so many of them are going to be indicted. When they come out with the news, they're already going to be indicted. And you'll see who was already taken into custody. And that's when Trump is going to try to run. And the Secret Service is going to help him run. Just saying. Good. Yeah, I keep working on my... Guys, we have like 6 more minutes. And we have to end this because I have to stop and pray. No, look here. Edmund, I wasn't even born here. And I don't want to go pick no damn fruits and vegetables. Praise God for the people who do. Watch when they pay $10 for one strawberry. Now I'm box, one strawberry. One damn strawberry. Here's also when the price of insulin go up, then toes and start to fall off. That's why I have to watch Joe. Because Joe had 6.4 A1C years ago. Then I drop it down to 6.0. I say I drop it down because I'm strict with him. Oh, hell no, you're not going to eat no damn powder bun without eating a dinner with it. You put it back. That one too big. Eat half. This. I really don't feel sorry for the people who truly voted for Trump. Honest to God, I don't. For the people who vote got stolen, I feel sorry for them, and I hope that they speak up for themselves. But a lot of people have written to President Biden and Vice President Harris and anybody else when they could write to. I couldn't write to my Congress people because they're not in my district, right? I don't know who the hell they in my district. But a lot of people have written saying that this election was stolen. They don't want us to say that it's stolen because they sound like we know. When we were saying it's stolen, they said no. When somebody said, this one person in the Midas Touch video said, whoever stopped talking to the family and tell her you're not welcome to Thanksgiving because you voted for Trump, right? And then she goes, I didn't do that to them when Biden went. Well, Biden was not a mother effing dictator. And Biden wasn't trying to pass things against your rights. You know what I mean? Girl, we're gonna end this at 2:10. Okay, we have 3 more minutes because I gotta go. When I go to prayer at 11, I don't want it to be short. At 11 minutes, I don't want it to be short. I'm gonna go for a good 5-10 minutes of prayer. I made a vow that I'm gonna do it, and I started like at 5 in the morning, and I'm gonna go right through till I go to bed at midnight tonight. Every 11 minutes after the hour, because today is 11:11. Don't forget there's a full moon on Friday. It starts on Thursday and it peaks on Friday and it starts to wane and stuff on Saturday. And that's when information can come out. If it doesn't come out that day, don't panic. Don't panic, okay? They're crossing the T's and dotting the I's. And I do believe that the 5 countries, the 5 I's, have given intelligence as to what Elon Musk did. He's the one that actually coded it. I believe that in my heart. That man looks like a whole damn robot. Crazy ass man. So I'm having a good day though. I'm not stressed. I'm not verklempt. I'm not clutching my invisible pearls. I'm wearing all the stuff Sarita gave me that she blessed. You guys holler at Sarita for your crystal bracelets. I'm praying for other people too while I'm praying for Kamala and Joe Biden. I don't want to hear nobody that says, oh, it's going to be so hard because when they come up with the evidence, the other side's going to be up in arms. There's going to be chaos and bloodshed. Yes, there's going to be some chaos and bloodshed. Get your groceries, get your toilet paper in the house and stay put. All right. Bring in your yard signs. If you were Kamala Harris and Walz, bring in your yard signs. You don't want the MAGA to come find where you live. There's going to be some chaos, but they have to bring it out. If they don't fix it now, they're going to cheat every election. And then what's to stop us from getting our own hacker to cheat with? What I love about America is the security of the elections. Even if somebody got in power that we don't like, we feel like it was secure. They've been planning this since 2020. They just cued Trump in on it. And let me tell you, when it comes out, when the news finally comes out, right? One of Trump's own people that know that they're affected by his policies are going to finish the job. If you guys know what I mean. One of his own people. He had already had three protection from God. But my sister say on one of the first videos, God, you 3 tries. All right, guys. Always on the run. TP stock. Yeah. 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 You saw that. You saw. For real, for real, for real. Even my Amazon stock gone up, but they not gone up good enough for I sell yet. If you go up to $5,000, I'll sell. Yup. Yup. All right, guys. Thanks for coming in. It's 2:10. I want to go into prayer at 2:11. If you guys are of like mind with me, go into prayer at 2:11. You don't have to pray long. Just pray for Kamala to give her strength. Pray for Joe Biden to give him strength and to give them the wisdom and the receipts in the name of Jesus. That's all you have to pray, okay? All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow, same bat time between 1 and 1:15, okay? Be safe. Be safe. Don't pick no fight with none of these MAGAs. You want to stay protected. All right? Bye, guys. Bye, Africano. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.